Today, as most days, I'm doing profile reviews of software developers who are in coding bootcamps that I'm connected to. I run a career service course for coding bootcamps. And as I'm going through people's profiles, I'm looking for progress along through the course and then seeing how I can help them further, how I can get them started sometimes, or how we can make sure that they're starting to get interviews, that sort of thing. And today's interesting bit of feedback was I was asking, okay, are you starting to document your journey? Are you starting to network and apply for jobs? And they were like, well, I'm doing it a different way. I've got a different strategy. And that's great. You should have lots of different strategies. I'm all for having more irons in the fire. So what's the strategy? And they were saying they were building up connections to recruiters, and they'd amassed 400 to 500 recruiters. And I said, great. Are you getting lots of interviews then? And the answer was no. Now, at this point, alarm bells should start ringing. And I go, well, if you're getting connections to 400 or 500 recruiters and you're not getting any interviews, what's the point? You could work really hard and take that number to 1,000 and still not get an interview. So it's not helping you. It's not an effective strategy. So this is where I start thinking maybe it's time for a different strategy. Now, I'm not saying you should stop talking to those recruiters, stop building connections to recruiters. That's a great thing. But if 400 or 500 people are looking at your profile on a semi-regular basis and they need a reason to keep coming back, so you need to give them a way to do that, then there's something wrong with your profile. And this is that thing you can do. You can start documenting your journey. You can start talking about what you're doing, start leveraging that network then to say, look, I'm a proactive developer. You need to keep an eye on me because I'm different to the rest. And then you can start using that, documenting your journey strategy to influence your networking strategy. And instead of just trying to build a network based on hope, like please be a recruiter that gives me an interview, I think you're better not just finding recruiters, but finding other developers, finding other hiring managers, finding other teams of people who do the exact same things that you do and start to join their conversations, start to entice them to join into your conversations that you're starting by documenting your journey. But like I say, perhaps it's time for a different strategy. Follow me for more.